All right, hey everyone. Um, this is Brian, and I'm putting this short video together to help some of the folks who are using Hula for the first time for this sale on Monday get set up and just give you the real quick um, kind of crash course in getting this thing set up. Maybe you've seen we're still in what's called closed beta, which just means that we're only letting a few people access the system, and there's still parts of the system that are not fully built out and not as user friendly and kind of in the finished state that I want it to be in before we let everybody come in and use it. Um, but uh, that's okay because we're going to do this video for you so you can see how to get yourself to the point where you can participate in this sale on Monday where we're testing out the Lula Hula sale feature, which is pretty cool. Um, so to get started, what you're going to do is just going to go to app.lulahula.com. So that's just, app as in alpha papa papa dot lulahula.com. And you're going to come to this page right here. And you can see there's a sign in. And what you'll do, if you don't already have an account, which I'm guessing you don't, and is why you're watching this, is you're going to go to consultant registration right here. When you click that, it's going to take you here, and you're just going to put in your email address and your name and what password you would like, and then hit register consultant. So I'll just go ahead and do that for, I'll just call this, sample user. And I'll use one of our email addresses that we don't have set up. And password. Once you have everything in, just go ahead and hit register consultant. And it's going to tell you the account has been created, and it's going to send you an activation email. So I'll jump over to that real quick, and it should show up right away. There have been some issues because we don't have this fully built out where sometimes it doesn't show up in your account for some reason, or it goes to your junk mail or something like that. If for some reason you're having a problem with this step, I can help you. We just let me know on the board. But assuming that it all works how you want it, you're just going to hit click here, and it's going to tell you that you've activated your account successfully. So now just type in your email you used to sign up, and your password that you set up, and click sign in. So when you sign in, you're going to see this. It's going to say your account is pending verification, and the sales functionality is temporarily disabled. So I do verify that everyone is actually a LuLaRoe consultant before they basically are allowed to post sales. So the sales stuff doesn't work right now. None of the sales functionality is there. But you still have total control. In the meantime, before I verify you, you have full ability to upload all of your inventory and do all of that. So we'll go ahead and move forward, even though this account isn't verified. Move forward with how you're going to handle your inventory, and then I can show you the sales stuff in a little bit here. But the down and dirty way to do this right away is you want to, first things first, set up your consultant profile. So you just click that, and you come in here, and you can see it already has your sample user account. But go ahead and just put in your address. Just fill it all in. Whatever, we're like that. You can also see that you can set your default tax. You can adjust this manually for sales, but you can also set it up here so that it'll kind of always at least default to what your standard tax rate is. Like say it's 6%. And if you have kind of a default shipping that you generally want charged, you can put that here as well, or you can leave it 0. I'll put 2 for $2. And then you really don't have to worry too much about the other things except for your time zone. Make sure you put your time zone in, And this has to do with when you want to schedule uploads and when you set up sales, it knows what time zone you're in to kind of set that properly. Once you put that in, just save your profile, and now we're ready to start doing some inventory uploading. So for that, you have your inventory management option over here. By the way, if you're doing this on a phone or something, that's fine. It totally works that way. Like you can see, I could shrink this down to kind of show you that it's smart enough to make itself work on a phone. You just click this little guy over here to get your menu, to do your inventory, and then click out to do that kind of thing. But for now, I'm going to keep it in a bigger view just to make it easier on us to see everything. Okay. So you can see when I click on my inventory, there's nothing here because we haven't uploaded anything. And the system doesn't just show you everything that's possibly available. It wants to know what do you actually have. So because I don't have the wizard built out yet that's going to take you through this process in a very streamlined and easy way, this is one thing on this beta you're going to have to go in and kind of do something manually that people won't have to do later. But you're going to go to this adjust inventory over here, right under my inventory. Just click on adjust inventory. And what you're going to do is start adding in the styles that you carry. So say you carry, maybe you carry Adelines, that's fine. You're going to add it in and you're going to get the menu down here. And maybe you also carry adult leggings. And maybe you also carry Annas. So add all the things in, all the styles that you carry. Then you're going to come down here, and for every size that you carry, which I would just put all the sizes in, just put a 1 for now. And that will tell the system that you carry this style and size, and it will add it in to that My Inventory pop-up. And all you're going to do is say, this is my baseline, and hit save. Now you can see under My Inventory that we have these things added. We have this dresses category. Hey, there's our Annas that we just added. And our kids, there's our Adeline. Leggings, we have our leggings. And it automatically added the sizes because we said we had one of them. The way you would normally do this is you would kind of go through and count. Maybe you already have a count. And if you do, instead of just putting the 1 for everything, you can actually put what you actually have if you know what it is. But so for example, if you know that you have 7 extra small Anna dresses, then you could put a 7 there instead of a 1. But I'm just showing you how to get things set up really quickly to get you up and running to be able to load into this sale. So once you've added the inventory in and you see all the items that you carry, then you can come in here to your inventory and you can click on it, and this is going to let you add, basically upload your pictures. It doesn't matter that you only said you had 1 on hand because it's not tied together. And I'll tell you, I can talk more about that later. But you're just going to click the add button, and it's going to access your pictures on your computer. Something like this. So these are not necessarily all Annas, but I'll just show you. So you can select multiple things. You can select a whole bunch if you want. When you click open, it's basically just going to add them all real quick for you. And now you can see that all of the images are uploaded just like that. Real easy, real fast. If you desire, you can change say you have more than 1 of these, just click on the quantity button and say maybe I had 3 of these and save it. And now your quantity is updated for that. Very easy. You can put fabric descriptions in if you want. Maybe something that's silky, smooth, stretchy. You can put more than 1 thing at a time. If those options didn't have the things you were looking for, you can always add more options. You could say, I don't know, something else about the fabric description, maybe a slinky, I don't know, make something up. But, and then it would be there for you for forever. And those are your options. Same thing with country of origin. If you want to do something like that, you can say it's made in Mexico, or if the country doesn't exist, again, you can add it. Fabric type, you can really put anything here that you want. You could put color, you can put just about anything. You can put, you could even say it's 94% spandex and 6% something else. And these are all things that people will be able to see in the sale, so they won't have to ask you for them. So if you want to take the time to do it, then it might help in the long run. Or you don't have to. It really doesn't matter. The bin, that's if you have a system in place, maybe you don't have one yet and you want to build one eventually, where you can say, put some location information on, where like maybe these leggings are you keep things in different bins or different bags, and you can say, hey, and that bag is labeled like bag 6, or you have your hanger or your racks labeled, and this hangs on rack number 5. You can put that in, and when you save that information, it's all there for you, and it can help you manage your inventory. So that is basically it for how to add items into the items that you carry, and then to be able to add them into your inventory. You do see that there is this action button here, and this helps you do a lot of things too that I should mention. From here, say this is something that you really like, and you want to put that in your closet and start wearing it around. You can keep the item for yourself, and the system keeps track of all that stuff for you. You got this item uploaded and you can't find it, and you think maybe it was lost or stolen. You can add it there. If it's damaged, you discover that it's got a tear in it or something, you can mark it as damaged, and it'll be put into the damaged module. The system does do QR code printing. I won't go into that now, but you can add the items into the QR code queue to print. They get added automatically when you upload them though, so you only need to do that if you need to add more than one maybe, or for some reason you removed it from the print queue and you want to put it back in. Also allows you to download the image, click it, real easy, pop up, and you can save it or you can open it with something just kind of standard stuff, or you can remove the product, which is real easy. Like say I just want to get rid of this thing, just go to the remove product. It'll ask you if you're sure, go ahead and say okay, and it's gone. Now, the one nice thing to know is it's not gone forever. You can come over here to this trash icon, and it's still there, and you can say, hey, you know what, I really didn't want to do that. You can check it, and you can say, again, you can take it, put it to any of those places. You can delete it permanently, or you can say, I didn't mean to do that, put it back in my inventory, so that when you go back, you see that there it is, it's back. No big deal. The trash does get emptied every 14 days, so it doesn't stay in the trash forever. Even if you don't manually delete it out of the trash, it will get removed after a period of time. But it does give you that extra level of it's not lost forever kind of thing. So we'll do it. Let's just run through it one more time, just to make sure that you kind of understanding what's going on. So here's our on a small category. I'm just going to click add. I'll grab some number of things and put them in. It takes just a second, and there they are. They're all there. Very easy to do. So now you can see that when we go back, we look, and you can see that you got some numbers here. So I'll just real quick tell you what these numbers are, just so you're not confused. So this number means how many things that you have in stock on hand. And this number was what we set in the adjust inventory. This number is what stuff is on order. There's an order module on here that I'm not going to go into right now, but where you can basically place all your orders in, and it helps you track what's on order, what's been received, stuff that's still outstanding, things you didn't get, things you got on accident, all that kind of stuff. Really helps you keep track of what LuLaRoe is sending you. Because if you're anything like us, at least half your orders are out to lunch, and you're getting things that you weren't supposed to get. You're not getting things you were. So the order module really helps with that. So this is the number of that item that's on order, they're expecting to arrive, and this is the number of pictures that you have. And this number and this number are not necessarily going to match, because you might have more things on hand that you haven't taken pictures of, or like in this case, we've uploaded more images than we've accounted for in our inventory, which is fine, and that's really the way you want it to be, because it is kind of two separate things. Like there's the stuff that you have, and there's the stuff that you have pictures of. And eventually you want to kind of strive to maybe make these match. But when they don't match, then you know that there's something going on, and you need to take some pictures of stuff, or maybe you need to receive an order, something like that. So let's just run back through this process from beginning to end real quick, just to make sure that everybody's got it. So say there's something that we don't have, and maybe we need to upload pictures of our Randy t-shirts, and that's obviously not an option anywhere where I can find that because I haven't baselined it yet. So you're just going to go to Adjust Inventory. You're going to select Randy's out of the drop down, hit the Get Style, put a 1 in each size just to get it to show up in your inventory tracking. I'll change this to baseline and save it. Now when you go back to my inventory, you see under tops, there's your Randy's. You can jump in, you can click on it, add a product. Let's just add something like that. Click however many things you need to add, and there you go. So now that you got your inventory added and you got it how you want it, I'll just give you a real quick look at how you're going to upload your stuff either to Facebook or set it up in a sale. So to do that, let me actually log out of this sample user and let me sign in. I'll go ahead and sign in with my wife's account. All right, so once you're verified, you're going to get some more sales options kind of things. And this is where we're going to start being able to do our online sales and make things really easy. But everything in the system, basically everything that you do is some sort of an event. Either it's an in-home, it's an online sale, a multi-consultant, it's some sort of an event. So you can take a look at your event calendar and you can kind of add things onto here to track your business and what you're doing. And this is also how you will start accessing your ability to upload and add sales and things like that. So let's just, I'll just grab a sale. It doesn't really matter. This is just an older sale, but when you click on an event, you're going to see you're going to get some options. And basically you can add your Facebook listings, you can add the details, you can add a sale to this event, or you can do our Lula Hula sale that we'll talk about more, and that's how we're going to do our sale on Monday. But I'll circle back to that because I'll show you the Facebook stuff first. So say this was a Facebook sale and we want to be able to upload our stuff to it. You just click Add Facebook Listings and you're going to get your Facebook upload module pop up. Might take just a second. So if you're not already logged into Facebook, it'll ask you to log in to your Facebook account. And once you do that, you're going to get a screen like this. So if you haven't done it in a while, I would click the sync Facebook groups and albums. And what that's going to do is just roll through and make sure that our information matches what Facebook has. And then go ahead and select what group you want to upload to. And then you can start uploading your items. You see you got all these styles here that you carry. And if I want to upload Amelia's, I can click Amelia and it's going to upload the Amelia. And actually, so I can show you this maybe with a little more fidelity. Let me actually say I think we got a Treasure Seekers sale coming up. So let's select Treasure Seekers. And so you can see now I'm going to upload my Amelias, and these are all the sizes of Amelia I have. So I'm going to pick what album I want all these to go in. You can see there's a ton of albums set up. So to make life a little easier on you, we have the smart filter. So if we turn on the smart filter, then the system knows that I'm uploading Amelias, so all I want to see are Amelias. So it's real easy to select our stuff, right? And then you can go ahead and say upload all of them. I want to just upload everything I've got, or maybe I only want to upload some of them. So I'm going to view my images. I'm going to say I actually only want to upload these right there, and it's going to say, hey, instead of having the upload all checked, it's going to add this here to say, hey, you're uploading stuff, but you're only uploading the selected, right? And down here, where it shows you you're ready to upload, you can see if it's green, that means you're uploading everything. If it's yellow, it means you're uploading something, but you're only uploading a selection of it. So you can see we're uploading all of our Amelia extra smalls, all of our Amelia extra smalls, and some of our Amelia smalls. When you're ready to upload it, you can put a message in if you want. This is kind of still under construction a little bit. I'm still kind of fighting with Facebook over how we're going to do this, but this is eventually where, if I can get Facebook to go along with it, where you could say, click the link, and we'll be able to add a link in to claim, or you can even just purchase something generic like "Thanks for shopping." But once all that's in, then you're just going to hit your upload to Facebook button. And let me show you how that actually works. I don't want to actually upload to the sale because it's not going yet. But actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and upload to it because I can remove them real easy. So you go ahead and say upload on Facebook. Click it. It'll take it a second to think, and depending on how many things you have loaded, it could take it just a few seconds. You say, hey, your 17 products are queued to upload to Facebook. So if you're done, you can just close this out. And if you go back and click on the Lula Hula icon, you can actually see all of your stuff that's ready to go. You can see all of these things are pending right now. And it'll take it, depending on depending on where the server is at, it can take it a few minutes before it moves out of the pending queue into the basically into the in progress. But it generally goes pretty quick. And it also can depend on how many people are uploading at the same time. But so we got 17 items ready to go, and I'll just pause this for a second until it starts going. Okay, so that took about 30 seconds, I guess. And now you can see they're in progress and they're counting down, and they're getting put up. So, and then you can verify it. If we go into Facebook, and we look under the LuLaRoe Treasure Seekers, we go into the photos, and we just did Amelia's. Amelia. Hello. So Amelia, we did some of these extra small. So you can see they're already showing up in there. There they are. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. People can click and you can see, thanks for shopping. It showed up just like that. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward to get your stuff uploaded. It goes pretty quick. And I can actually upload my wife's entire 1,200 piece inventory in less than 10 minutes using that tool. But we don't want stuff to be up right now because that sale isn't even really ready to go. So if you want to pull something down, you can still control this. You can see everything that you've uploaded. Basically, you go to your sales and to online. You want to see what your listed available is. That's basically everything that you uploaded. And there it is. And I want to get rid of all of it. So I'll just select it all, and I'll say remove selected from listed available and Facebook. Move listing. It takes it a second, and then it's gone. It's disappeared, and not only from our system, but it actually did go back. And if I were to refresh this page, you'll see that all the pictures are gone. None of that stuff is still there. So the photos of where I put them into Amelia, you can see they're back down to one photo because none of my stuff is there anymore. So very easy that way. If you, when somebody claims something, once we get the link system hopefully implemented, then you just look under listed claimed, and look under listed claimed, and don't worry about that. We'll fix that. But you can see if something was claimed, you can get the information for it down here. And I won't go into that too much right now, but if you've used like Shop the Row or something like that, it's pretty similar to something like that. And if you need to input it into Audrey, you can just hit the the copy buttons and then just copy and paste the names, email, and the shipping address into wherever you need to copy it to. So I'm not going to dive into that too much more right now, but I do want to show you the Lula Hula sale, because that's what we're going to be doing Monday, where basically it takes Facebook completely out of the equation and makes things a little easier for everybody to do, because there's no uploading, there's no downloading, and there's no crazy Facebook-isms and Facebook jail and all that kind of stuff. So to get to the Lula Hula sale, again, you just go to your event calendar, you pick the event you're talking about, and if you want to set up a Lula Hula sale for that event, then you just click the Lula Hula sale button. And then you're going to get a screen like this. So to add an item to a Lula Hula sale is very easy. You just hit Browse Product from Inventory. And I will note that this is actually changing over the next couple days, and it might be ready by the time we're uploading for our sale, where it'll be a little easier to upload your stuff into a Lula Hula sale. But basically, you just hit the Browse Products from Inventory and select what you want. Like if we just want to do all the Radalines, just click them all and hit Add Selected Products to Sale. Now there is a bug, because this is a beta test still. There's a known bug where you have to do this basically one page at a time. So you select everything from this page that you want. If you want to add your adult leggings to, select it all, hit Add Products to Sale. Then come back and do it again. And this time you're going to go to page 2. There may be some adult leggings left over. Click on those. It's not going to double anything up. And then you're going to add everything from page 2 that you want into the sale. Add the select products to the sale. And just continue that. Just keep doing that until you've got everything that you want on the end of the sale. Maybe move on to page 5 and say we're gonna put those in. We're gonna add Julia's in. And it really goes. You can add everything into your inventory in about 3 minutes for the Lula Hula sale, and then it's there and it's ready to go. There's no upload necessary. If you want to see what you're adding, you can always click on it and look. Say these are the guys, and if maybe you know what, I don't want that one in the sale for some reason, you can take it away. But let's look at what we've just done. Like we basically just populated our Lula Hula sale with all of our items. So I'll copy this sale URL, because this is where where the customers will go to actually see this. So let me punch that in, and they're going to get something like this, where I'm not going to go too much into the Lula Hula sale right now, but they're going to have the ability to basically filter things how they want. If they only want to see extra small Amelias, it's very easy for them to do that, and then they can browse through them very easily and claim them. The sale event is not currently going, so there's no claim button, but when the sale is live, it's very easy for them to jump in, claim things, and then they show up in their listed, claimed, and it runs through that whole process as you would expect. So that's the Lula Hula sale in a nutshell. I'll talk more about that as we get closer to the sale and answer questions as they come up. So this has already been about 30 minutes worth of video, which is way more than I wanted to do, and I'm not the best at explaining some of this, but hopefully this has been somewhat helpful for you, and if you have questions still, please just post them up on the Lula Hula group on Facebook, and I'll answer them as best I can. We have some of our other people who have been doing this beta test for the last couple weeks. They've been using the system for a couple weeks. They can also help you. If they see it, maybe they can post some answers too. Real excited to do this sale on Monday and to get some more people integrated into the system and to start kind of getting even more feedback. Of course, like again, with the understanding that there are a lot of things changing in the system. Things are changing every day, like more functionality is getting added, and the system is going to be significantly enhanced even just 2 weeks from now, which is basically when we want to start taking it out and letting anybody that wants to try it use it. So hopefully I haven't created more questions than answers, but if I have, I apologize, and I'm sorry if you sat through a 30-minute video and still have a ton of questions. Just put them up on the Facebook page. All right, I'm just going to stop talking and hope for the best. All right, thanks guys.